wadau, it's vipi is Halma guys, karibuni sana kwenye Garden Glam, and this is your girl Miss G, aka Kingdom Drama Queen, aka Kingdom Sassy Mama, aka Kingdom Noise Maker. In the building, kama kawaida, with yet another video. And yeah, for those who are new in this place, my name is Nyambura J Gichamba. I am born again. Christ is Lord over my soul, and in this channel, God and Glam, we talk about God, we talk about life, we bring the two together, and we see how we ought to live life the kingdom way. So thank you so much for joining me for this particular video. Karibu sana. Just hit that subscribe button and join the family, the G family, so that we can go on together and grow together in the Lord. For those who are returning subscribers, kama kawaida, keleni uzito ya kwanza, ya pili, maya tatu. Thank you guys. So without further ado, today I won't talk much, leo sitaongea sana, but I just have something brief to share with you guys. So let's get straight into the video. So today we're going to talk about something that I think has personally affected me in a negative way, that is, and it's contrary to what the word says, and so that is what we're going to address. And we are going to talk about the aspect of having joy because of the promises, of God for your life. In this scenario, I don't know whether it's just me, but there has been this idea that has been there in my head about I feel bad the moment I'm happy about what God has told me. Like, maybe I have this thought that maybe I will jinx it. I might jinx it. Yeah, I don't know whether you guys get it. Like, I might jinx it because of being happy about it. So the moment I receive a promise from God, I'm like, let me not be happy or too excited about it because it may just not come to pass. Or the moment good things come your way, you don't want to be happy because you don't know, maybe something may happen on the way, and so hautaki kufurahia sana. You get, like, you don't want to get the gist of being happy because of something good that has happened your way. Now, this has been something that personally I've had to deal with. So at times unapata God has given me a promise, but then I'm afraid of being happy about it, and I thought that it was the way it should go, until the Lord addressed that. What happened is that recently God told me something that I desired to be told, but I never expected God to tell me. Like, you get those things that you think are way out of your reach, but you still desire for them to be in your reach, but you don't just think it can actually happen. So recently, something like that, God told me, God gave me a piece of information that I didn't think He could actually give. I don't even know, but that's the point. You get the point, right? So maybe one day I'll give the story, maybe in years to come. But now I was a bit, I wanted to be happy. I honestly wanted to be happy. But I was afraid. I was like, Kai, what if it doesn't come to pass? Kai, what if I jinx it because of, I make it go wrong because of being happy? I don't want to be happy about it. But then I'm asking God, but this is exciting news. Like, this is not just any ordinary news. Like, this is really nice news. Like, this is really awesome news. You get? So I asked God, is it wrong for me to be happy? Because this is the idea I have been having for quite a long time. But then I don't know. I just don't know. Is it wrong for me to be happy? And God started addressing that. And this is what He brought to my attention. One thing that we ought to realize about God is that God is with every, as in, God is in the business of making us happy. God is apart from the very many other things that He wants to give us, He is in the business of giving us joy. He is in the business of making us happy. And that's why He gives us promises, that our joy may be made complete. That's why He tells us things, so that we may have joy in our hearts. That's why He solves issues, so that we may have joy in our hearts. So no, if you have been like me and you have been thinking in that manner, that if you become happy because of a certain promise, then you will jinx it, or maybe you will spoil it, that's a lie from the pits of hell. The devil knows that he can't take away from you the promise, so he'll try and take away from you the joy of that comes with the promise. Don't fall for that deceit of the evil one. God is in the business of making you happy, bringing joy to your heart, and in whatever way He will do it, He will do it. If it's giving you a promise, He will. If it's answering your prayers, He will. If it's solving an issue, He will. If it's bringing in something new in your life, He will. If it's taking you to the other level, He will. The whole aspect of it, apart from the part of the reason of Him doing that, is for you to be happy. It's for you to be happy. And God backed this up today morning as I was reading the book of Psalms. Speaking of Psalms, I want to make this announcement. A friend of mine, as you all know, my best, she is called Nemo. She is doing a certain challenge, and she is doing something we call a summer day. A summer day is where they are studying the book of Psalms, from Psalms chapter 1 to Psalms chapter 150, like every single day, one chapter of Psalms, and they're doing it with a friend called Mark. And so you guys can actually go and follow it up, can actually join the challenge where you read each and every day one psalm. Right now tumefika Psalms chapter 7. Yes, right now tuko Psalms 7. So this is day 7 of the challenge. You guys go join in. Read the book of Psalms. You are not too far. Plus hizo chapters zenye ziko mbele si long sana. So you can read on and then get to us intufikie. They do it every single day in the evening. Sana afternoon, evening hapo hivyo. And they do it on the IG. Yeah, the IG stories. So follow Wairimu Ndimbui, that is Nemo's page, Wairimu _ Ndimbui. Is it _ Ndimbui? Wairimu Ndimbui, just go look for Wairimu Ndimbui. I'll write it down there. And AJC Mark. I think it's AJC Mark. I will write the Shitawata issue. Those Mavirus, those my IG accounts of theirs. Go follow them, go read their stories every single day. You will get kuchambua tu word ya God hapo hivyo kwa Psalms. So yes, so I was reading the book of Psalms today morning, and in Psalms chapter 5, and that is where I got, now God made it clear to me what exactly He means by I should be happy. So in the book of Psalms chapter 5 verse 11, this is what it says: "But let all those rejoice who put their trust in you. Let them ever shout for joy, because you defend them. Let those also who love your name be joyful in you." And so David was simply saying that there is joy in being related with God. There is joy in being related to God, with God. To God. In short, there's just joy around God. Like, there's joy in trusting in God. So the moment He gives you a promise, there ought to come joy. The blessing of God addeth no sorrow. The blessing of God addeth no sorrow. So Hans, don't get lied to. The moment God gives you a promise, this idea of I might jinx it because I'm being happy about it, that's a lie from the pits of hell. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. There are moments that you don't have a reason to rejoice, and that is true. So the moment that the Lord gives you a reason to rejoice, because He's answered your prayer, because He's brought a breakthrough, because He's brought something good in your life, rejoice, because that is the main aim of the Lord in your life: to give you joy, to give you peace, to give you satisfaction, to give you comfort. That is what God does for us. But let those rejoice who put their trust in you. So as long as you're related with God, you can have joy. If you're called with the name of the Lord, you can have joy. It is for you. So don't lie to yourself. All right. Ebu jinais, umepata promise. Jibambe nayo. Furahia bro. The Bible also says in the book of Psalms chapter 4 verse 7, and it says, "You have filled my heart with greater joy than when their grain is new wine. Than when their grain and new wine abound." This is saying, you have filled my heart with greater joy than when their grain and new wine abound. David was telling us, or the psalmist was telling us, that God has filled this guy with so much joy, even that more than, the joy of these people who have so much abundance. You get, like their harvest is good, they have so much, they have everything in plenty, and the psalmist is saying that he has been filled with joy greater than those guys who have a reason to be joyful. So this is the thing, this is the whole point. God is interested in filling your heart with joy. God is in the business of filling your heart with joy. So don't get guilty, or don't let those thoughts of I might jinx it come your way the moment you get a promise from God, or the moment a good thing comes your way, or the moment a breakthrough comes your way. Rejoice, for that is God's gift to you. The best way to appreciate a gift is by actually using it. So joy is a gift from God to you in different ways. So the best way you can appreciate that gift is simply rejoicing. That's it. As I said, this was gonna be brief, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this other episode of God and Glam 21 days challenge. Yes, this is day 9. Yes, this is day 9. Thank you so much for the good feedback. Yes, I think that's it. What do I normally say? Oh yeah, follow me on my IG Nyambura.Gichamba, on my Facebook page Nyambura J Gichamba, and yeah, like the video, share the video, comment, do what is normally done. I don't know what else to say. Anyway, see you tomorrow, same place, same time, different content, but at the same place. Ciao.